installed the flywheel, clutch plate and everything, put it on the hoist, and I have made an attempt last night to put it back on the remaining tractor, the engine block. Um, However, I was not successful. Even I have more manpower to watch and help me. But anyway, um, we tried it for half an hour, and I said like it's late night, and um, I didn't put much effort, and I said like okay, it's there. It's a matter of precise movement. So I thought like it's a good idea to start in the morning. Right now it's not morning. I had a couple of chores and school homework, so but my heart was still in there, so I decided to give it another chance, and I came alone in the garage and I tried to align everything. If you see on my engine hoist is standing on the bare floor. Last night, if you see under the tractor or the right under the engine, as I have a big cardboard carton to protect the floor, and my engine hoist last night was on top of the cardboard. So cardboard is soft and hoist is heavy, so movement was not precise. I was not able to move easily, so I folded and put this hoist on the bare floor this morning so I can wiggle precisely. And so the problem was the transmission shaft needs to be put back inside the clutch plate spline assembly. And if you think about it's to make a perfect alignment, and I didn't have a proper alignment tool, so I did it using my MacGyver skills and I put it back. So anyway, there is a chance the clutch plate may not be perfectly centered, but it was almost there. So I tried it. Only thing I had was have my daughter. So you need a daughter, a teenage daughter, to help you out in the morning. Besides any advanced tool you may have. So she came and I asked her to rotate the crankshaft from here using a socket and wrench while I am pushing this engine inside the transmission. So she was rotating and I was pushing in this direction, and voila, all the splines matched at one time and it went all the way in. Now if you see, I have not tightened all these bolts, but just to keep it secure, because what I want is now I want to take a break, and before I put it the final bolts, I want to actually replace these bolts. They are rusty and the threads are not really good, so I'm gonna go ahead and this evening, once I have a chance, I'll go and get the grade 8 bolts of the same size. If you notice, this bolt in here, it still have thread, but bolt didn't come out all the way to the end, so they need to be right length and right thread for me to install. So but I keep it just to not to drop back, and right now I support it a little bit. However, I have like a few hours before this hoist release the pressure and it hangs on the bolt. So these are my thoughts. So again, it's not a difficult task. It's actually easier than installing the flywheel with your bare hands on the engine. So it's easy. If you have hoist, make sure the floor is nice and clean without any dirt, so you can precisely move this hoist. So this is 7/16 14 bolt, 2¼ inch length. This is the one, it goes on right above this bolt, right above here, which will basically join together the engine block with the transmission, rear end of the tractor. The size, I'm sorry, I'm having some trouble handling my phone, but I want to show you what I'm trying to show you is the correct length can be installed for this bolt is 2¼ inch. So the bolt I removed from this tractor was a 2-inch long, which was not coming all the way to the end of this hole, and I can see from this side few threads remaining. So I was looking for the correct size of the bolt. This is a grade 8. I bought it from Home Depot, by the way. Fastenal is another company who sell a lot of nuts and bolts, but they are super expensive. Today I have experience purchasing with them, which was a little painful. I paid for a few bolts $40, which is, I think, is crazy. And same one you can get it from Home Depot for, I think, if it's not, it's not going to be expensive, it's a little cheaper than them. But again, everyone carries different sizes, and the sizes you need, not everyone has it, so be aware. So that's all I want to show you. This bolt, the thicker one, is a 5/8/16 3 inches long, but the one I installed is 3½ inch. So if you see it's a ½ inch out, which is okay. I won't mind. But I did remove the old one and I'm putting back the newer one. I think I'm going to use the thread lock also, just in case, because these are the 6 bolts are holding the entire engine block with the rear end, and I'm surprised, I'm impressed, because the amount of abuse this tractor has seen. If I knew already is connecting with these 6 bolts, I would not have done it. But anyway, that's a really strong design. I thought it can be reinforced a little bit more, but this is all about. All right, bye. Hello everyone. I'm putting my tractor head back on the engine block, but before doing that, I noticed one thing. So this is the gasket, came from the kit. I wipe it clean, everything, the surface is nice and shiny. Every hole on this gasket matches with the hole on the engine block. However, there is one hole doesn't match and is hidden behind the gasket, and the one is on this right side. This hole doesn't correspond to any hole on the gasket, so I'm not sure what it is. I try to look at the inside. It seems like a just a hole. Let me put some light to show you if you can see something. Maybe from side. Yes, looks like there is a thread. No, it's not threaded. Definitely it's not threaded, but don't know where it goes. If I shed the light inside the water pump, so it doesn't show up, light doesn't show inside the hole, so it means it's not a water body cavity. So, and it's not, I don't know what it is, but it's not used, looks like. That's all. So this hole, tiny hole on the edge, do not correspond, it does correspond to the hole on the engine head. So it means it has some significance for some reason. No, there's no hole, it's just a mark. Huh. So it's just a mark, and this is a hole. Because of this hole, it makes this something. So I don't know. Maybe it's for the die when they do the die cast for the engine block and the head. It is used for something, but that time, but not for the functioning of an engine. So that's all. Right, bye. Head has been installed, and I cleaned the primer covering the valves, just the outside. Looks better. I just installed the front axle. Engine is all wrapped up. All I need to do is install the starter and the hydraulic pump. I also painted on top of the primer. Primer was gray, and on top of it I spray painted the silver color. It looks nicer. It's like a toy engine. I hope it's gonna run, okay? After all this effort, I just want to see it running. I want to just mow my yard and call it a day, but I'm not there yet. I just need to put back things as it was before. I am also comfortable how I'm gonna set up the distributor. So once I install the starter and also the hydraulic pump, it should be ready to go. I think I broke the switch, start switch, electrical switch, so that I have to install something else, but I think it's getting better. Hi everyone, this is the hydraulic pump. I just washed, cleaned, wire brushed and washed again, and I will leave this overnight sprayed with a brake cleaner, so any other paint and different in small pieces can be wiped clean. Then I will probably paint it after the installation. Primer paint. I will do the primer first, install it and paint, or maybe I have to protect the gears and the ports, oil ports underneath to protect, and I will install. So no overhauling, just wipe clean the grip grime, every dirt on it. I'm not sure for how long, but now it's clean. So that's what it is. I'm going to install it. Bye. hydraulic pump installed. I painted it black, the pump, and its tube all the way in the bottom is painted black. Looks like a Lego toy engine. And the starter motor is also painted black with distinct color. This is the fun part.